Yeah. Okay. Wukong, Susanoo, Wukong, both and tired. Okay. Hey, just make sure it's open on my laptop so I can, you know, continue with this and resume. Oh boy. So, we're fresh off the pain of losing, the world turned upside down. The pain of losing Gosetsu. Please let there be voice acting. Fuck. Man, my food came. I'm not trying to fucking voice act right now. Thank you. The occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before all else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river. It could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Of course Cyrano still cries. Luxurious, Mary, a word, if I may. And you can't swim. The hell do you mean I can't swim? My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now, more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And? Did you find him? Nay, lady. Naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above. The manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have sent him tumbling into the river. But the water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I am sorry. There is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Soroban, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? I meant Alpha. Oh. Bruh. Took you 2 minutes. Took you 2 minutes, bruh. Are you sure, my lord? The day is one, and the morrow beckons. It fails us to greet it. It falls to us to greet it. Bruh. Oh, you have to look up how to spell his name. That's crazy. You could technically rewind. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fierce to gather there? Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Sirena. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friends, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Speak with Tonsil. Tansui, right. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Let's go. On you go then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. Those people you're about to see need something to celebrate. Please let there be voice acting.
We brought everyone here.
Thank you.
You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
No, I mean... Oh no, I mean... Oh no, I mean...
Look! It's Lord Hien!
Lord Hien!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Well, if you won't say something, I will.
Hearing you say that, I find my courage somehow renewed. Much obliged.
Yes, I actually said that. Well, if you won't say something, I will.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. The people pushed to the point of breaking.
That's not bad.
And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
Doma!
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas, and onward and to the next battlefield.
Oh yeah, we're now in the Doman Enclave. Like I said, bro, I'm eating. I'm hungry. Okay? Anyways. Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities, at which you would be the guest of honor, like as not. Not my setting. Not my setting. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate, by rejoining the fight for freedom in Garabania, for one. Yeah, back then, no. Trying to celebrate like that, even though it was for Doma, it was still not my setting, because I was still trying to figure shit out. Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done that which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately. Did I hear you right? You are leaving? I'm afraid so. We must go. We've got our own battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes. The war here is ended, and there is no cause to remain. The Orenir and Dotharl have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first. The Blue, too, must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken. Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark. No matter, we have plenty to be getting on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. The captain never was one for mingling. I'm a pirate. Give me a song at the tavern and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. For waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Sirena, for everything. May the Kami speed you on your way, until we meet again. Naught remains undone. You are ready to depart? We are ready. To Kugane, then. Right. Sorry, just eating. Okay. Just do this real quick. That is good. Alright, Rasho. Have everything? Good. We will need to weigh anchor before the Seki Segumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Uldan. A swift and secret departure. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Oh, then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors. Piratical endeavors, I suppose. Do come and visit us again. It would be a shame if we never got to see you and the little miss again. Do not worry, we will be safely away before the Seki Segumi arrive. That's good. Huh? Oh, right. Forbidden, right, Eureka. I wouldn't exactly say that, no. I just have good relations with them. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? If anything, though, most of my trade... What do you mean, dang? I'm already part of one pirate crew. I don't need to be part of another. Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure, as ever, to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock. Though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphino, I assure you. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limsa Laminsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. The four of us? You mean to stay here at Kugane? Yes. I gave it some thought, and I realized that even with Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Maybe even more than before, considering all the friends and alliances you made. As I told her many times before, I will be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into our affairs and explore our connections for your personal gain. No, what you mean no? This is precisely why she stayed. Don't leave her unattended. You kidding? You kidding? Don't leave her unattended. She's not the one who's gonna become corrupt. It's Hancock. Must you always presume the worst? If anything, she's fine. She's quite literally playing the firewall against Lolorito coming into our affairs. So there you have it. I will remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the hostelry and half a dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. Yeah, she practically has half the city behind her back now, ready to defend her if anything goes wrong. Even against the Garleans. if they decide to make a spectacle in the city, despite the Seki Segumu. So go. She owns... I'm sorry, what? She owns the city still, I'm guessing. No. She doesn't own the city. She just practically has her fingers... No, her whole hand dipped into half of the fucking city itself. So go. Don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you've finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2, to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Yeah, she's not afraid to walk by herself now. She can literally go about it. Like as if she owned the city. Food is good. First to arrive, as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
Excellent voice acting.
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Naught to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Oh hell, what?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Ah, shit.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
Ooh.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Royal Palace of Alamigo.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Oh!
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
Ah, shit. Jesus. Kill the messenger?
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranier Lupi.
Ah, shit. Cryo.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
She's received her own commission gun, well,
good.
Her own gunblade.
Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Well, shit. Trials in danger. Back in Eorzea at last, ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight. We're not who we were when we left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all. You agree, Kane? Oh yeah. While you were away. Here we are, home at last. I must say, the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That would be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Meaning the ghost ship. But in spite of all that and more, we return better for the experience, and, more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with Doma freed of Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest. Oh, Merlin. I see I am not too late. She came down to see us personally? Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenar Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Girabania? Yeah, The line still holds the wall, despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to press further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding the depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt some few operations, with mixed results. I am sorry to say, it was a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. During a mission to transport wounded Resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryl Baldeshian was taken prisoner. Kryl? Do they know where she is being held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once, and I am told Thancred is in Girabania looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? You must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryl taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to catch the Morions. Pray excuse us, Admiral. Lady, you agree? You still there? You haven't said anything. Especially to the fact that Kryl was captured. Oh gosh. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, that's crazy. For the first time, there isn't a single party of adventurers literally lined up, like, probably more or less half naked, doing a whole jig or a song or some shit. Like an assembly. Holy shit. This game has changed. I'm planning how to time travel is crazy. That is a crazy statement. I'm planning how to time travel. Oh. Ironbow. I'm sorry, Mary, Luxurious. It's all my fault. Aw, poor Ironbow. There you are. You have heard the news? In broad strokes from Admiral Blofuswin. What happened? Kryl and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Y'shtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arenvold and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos, I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Y'shtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. A new path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting that, but oh shit. They made an attack in the Black Shroud? Okay. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of their leader's memories. It was all planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the Echo as Mary is. Of course, half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in for Dola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world. Education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people. A pretender to her masters. It was Xenos himself that gave the order. Told her to return with Kryl Baldeshian. Alive. Our agents have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but have yet to intercept any transmissions making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperials' undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted, and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Aldine. If you hurry, you can find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. My nose is clogged, hold on. Ugh. I think Mary and I are going to go and see Conrad like he suggested. You all wait here. Meanwhile, they did that. I continued to just stay with Alphinaud and Alize, pondering what to do next. Oh, man. Oh, he's not that far away. And with Monago. Well, I didn't come this time. It's good to see you again. I wish it were under better circumstances. It's literally just Mary by herself this time. What can I say? Patience isn't one of my virtues. Well, well. Isn't this a pleasant surprise? It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and hearty, hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise, Mary. I'm sure you've heard about Kryl by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. Aye, I've no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass. And that's good news for Cryo. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How's everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us. That thing had better keep away, or I will cut it down. And no mistake, Arenvald's been a godsend. Him and Monago and all the other young bloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames Alamegan Brigade, who've been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Garibania, as well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight for every ilm, and sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to catch the Orions. There's no point in you telling me everything now when you'll only have to say it all again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off. Oh boy. A dancer. You have spoken with Thancred then? Good. Take heart, if anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kem's party approaching. If you are ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Oh, cool. There's a Serpent officer and a Storm officer. One from Gardania and the other from Linsa Lominsa. Oh, right. So just so you know, literally no one from the Resistance nor the Scions knew about the fact that about Monago and I. So yeah, yay. Like, well, we literally try to keep quiet because, you know, not only that, but we were doing this in the middle of camp. Of course nobody knew. Literally forced to stay quiet. Now, Rauger's Beacon. There you are. And there's Commander Kemp, I see. I know you were eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na. Please voice acting, please voice acting, please voice acting. I think there will be voice acting. Please?
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Stormblood. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned. Not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamegan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
If anything, I'm there too, and you can imagine the hurt in my eyes when Monago's just acting like everything is, you know, like as if we didn't even do anything.
I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
If anything, Raban is good for one thing, being the biggest distraction by being the most, well, prominent voice in the entire room. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike. But we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye. Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as East End, where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Valandina, Commander Kemp. All I need is for you to fly our flag from its tower. Oh, you mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye, we convince them Valandina is lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust has settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? Wow, brash tactics. It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and Alliance forces. Mary, Lexarius, Lise, I ask that you accompany Commander Kempin. Alice and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Rauger's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Gear bounty. Oh, wow, we're already back at Raldger's Reach. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Valandina is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for all that. Right, Monago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, not... No. Herrenvold, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Least, I want you to look in on the squadrons. Make sure that they got everything they need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvae when ready. That will be all. Mary, Luxarius, stay with me a moment, if you would. There's a few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I could tell that it weighs on their hearts. There have been a lot of new faces since last you were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber. Another's an older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shore of Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the river to the fringes. You know them when you see them. Come and find me when you've finished. I say, if it isn't the lad who helped me find the ward I misplaced. Ah, but there I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea who'd taken time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what is done is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle. And the next, and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Oh, no need to worry about him. Wait, I know you. Lieutenant Mary of the Maelstrom. It is an honor to meet you. I was living hand to mouth in Nulda, but decided to enlist in the flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. But there's no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Lieutenant. We'll give those Imperial horse sons what for. Oh, yeah, and like I said, Mary, what's it called? Mary had also joined one of the Grand Companies at one point. Oh? Mary, Luxarius, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Mary, you saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had got it into our heads that if we had enough crystals, we could summon Raugr like the Amalja summon their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead, after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, eh? Not that I'm in any hurry, mind. You've had a word with the men I mentioned, then? As I'm sure you noticed, they've another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Giribania his entire life, bore witness to realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons. Yet all belong to resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse. While there is good in that, there's also the potential for strife and discord. It'd take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Something like leader of the resistance, eh? Don't I have enough titles already? Now, wouldn't that be a sight? The Slayer of Gods and Savior of Ishgard leading the resistance into battle. You're not short of relevant combat experience, I'll give you that. Being serious, though, I've been thinking about asking Lise to be my successor. She's young and worldly, strong and kind. Bit daft at times, but not so much that it worries me, especially given what I've seen of her since she returned. Look after her, Lixarius, Mary. She's our future and my hope. I trust I needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good lad. Right then, we best head to Castellum Corvae. Or what remains of it, rather. Let me know if you're getting sleepy. And flex and shake and bounce and interesting. I said it then and I'll say it again. I won't let it all be for nothing. Alright, you ready for this? It's another instance. We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we need to hold out until Monago sees to the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. Alright. Actually, hold on, wait a minute, let me see. 69? Oh, Hagakure! Okay, good. And then Ikishoten. Ah, perfect. Alright, good. Alright, let's do this. Oh, seems they've already started.
It's begun then.
Mm-hmm.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
In order to not give anything away, I was literally fighting myself in order to make sure that I didn't, like, approach her in order to comfort her. Generally, that was my instinct, even though it was supposed to be a one-night stand, despite the fact that she gave back the band. I legit had to bite my lip and my claw dug into my arm. Well, my finger dug into my arm. I'll think about it.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monargo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
So what she's gonna do is not change the flag, but throw a bunch of glamours on it.
Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
She's gonna throw a bunch of glamours on it to change its look. To change it to the Alliance flag. Don't be stupid and be like me. Ah. That's crazy work. I'll see. Quickly now. We've got to reach Valentina before General Dean and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts dead ahead. Not if we kill them first.
Here it comes!
There we go. Do I have Magitech? Is that what you're asking? Yes, I have access to it. And more than anything, I can quite literally, I quite literally know how to handle it. So I can make whatever I need too. I'm as good as any Garlean. When it comes to crafting, that is. Ooh. Ah, shoot. What am I doing? Think you're clever with all your little tricks? Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. Huh. Huh. Hello, $4. Didn't throw that up in time. You're not blowing me back this time.
Meet my new friend!
Sorry. Nago did it. We've only got to hold on a little longer. There we go. Please, voice acting.
God damn you!
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
You can imagine the smile I had on my face, seeing her blow that horn.
Stand your ground! It's not over yet!
Nobody's listening.
Damn it!
She lied, just to escape herself.
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Oh boy.
Villadina is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No
mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
If you have one, I want one of those Ikakalaka blades in the Garlean's head. What do you mean, Ikakalaka blades? I don't know what that is, what that looks like. Let me see this. Let me search this up. Ikakalaka. Oh, the ones that have the wide berth at the tip. One of those. You do know that Eorzeans also make those blades too, right? The Garlands aren't the only ones that make them.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters, for all the good it did us. Skulls with me!
Yeah.
The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge.
Eorzean...
Someone bring the snake.
No, it's not just their type of blade. Eorzeans also have access to the design. No, you're fine. You're fine. Just thought you should know.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Okay. Alright, Rauger's Beacon. It's a shame for Dolo got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's not just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back. All of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. The fortunes of war. If anything, why don't we stop here real quick? Well, you know how some cultures have... Yeah, I do. I know how some cultures have specific blades. But it's nearly 12 o'clock. And if anything, we still have all of tomorrow. Let's not fuck up our sleep schedules like this. Right? Night.